one is the 18-year-old, currently here at 200 quid. You can probably get it a bit cheaper at around 175. That's about £100 more expensive than 12, 15 months ago. Sort of being pushed out of many people's price range. And then we've got Lagavulin, everyone's favourite. You've got the 12 years special release for 2023. You've got the 16-year-old standard at £83. Again, the price has gone up by about 20 quid just recently, but it's a must. It's a must. It's a must. Cragganmore. Whenever I see Cragganmore, I just sort of melt, because Cragganmore was, I think it was the first or second distillery I ever visited. It's a very, you go in there, you get a very Victorian feel to it. The 12-year-old everyone loves, only at 40%, but everyone loves. But this one here, double matured in port cask, can't see the percentage. It looks like absolutely delicious. Mere 90 quid could be a good bargain.
That's a good bargain, is it?
Yeah.
And will you be? And when everyone comes over to Scotland with you, will you be tasting these wines?
When I go over to Scotland, actually, the first two distilleries we go to will be in Campbelltown, where I don't think Diageo is present, but then we're going to be going up to the Western Highlands, where Diageo does have a presence, and then coming back inland and on the way down to Glasgow. So Diageo is going to be represented in some form or another when we get there. Okay.
And looking at these ones over here, which are, I suppose, like the royalty here. I mean, is it? I mean, you've got some here which are. I mean, that's, well, not that one, but that's £2,200. We'll call it £3,000. I mean, is it really? Or this is £15,000
for a Johnny Walker.
For
40-year-old.
a Johnny Walker, no less. So I mean, what's your?
Look,
would you tell your people to buy this?
No.
Really?
If you've got the money and you want to, don't let me stop you. If that is what you want, just as if someone's got the money and wants to buy whatever sports car it is. Whether you get a bigger bang for your buck just because you spend more, there's no doubt about it that these expensive whiskies are better than what we've just been looking at. No doubt about it, full stop, without having tasted them. Are they worth that much more? Well, open them up for me to taste and I'll tell you, but my guess is no. My guess is no.
Even the £20,000 one. I mean, it is 48 years age. And what would that do to the taste?
What would that do to the taste? It would make it, depending on what the cask has come from. Now, Johnny Walker, by definition, is not one cask, it's a blend. But if you take some of the others, you've got the Brewer here, which is, how many years old? Must be.
It'd be on here somewhere.
It'd be 47, it's 47.5% ABV.
Right.
It's 36 years old. That means it's going to have a very deep taste to it. And particularly the finish, which is what they're looking for. Then the finish suddenly becomes much longer, and you're able to sit back with the glass in hand.
Yeah.
For a cigar person, which I'm not, enjoy your cigar afterwards, and
then
you just really know that you've hit on something special. So we've got here at the bar, Diageo sponsored Port Ellen, 40 years old at £6,500. Work it out in your own currency. What is that? Maybe $8,000. And it must be an absolutely cracker of a cask. How much? What percent? I can see 50.9%. Bottled in 1979. Anyone want to volunteer to lend me a couple of quid to buy it? I'm happy to do so. Johnny Walker. I mean, I've got a gold label from Johnny Walker, which I'm really thoroughly enjoying. Oh, you've got it here actually, the Gold Reserve. It was given to me as a gift from a very grateful client. It's only 40%, and you can tell it's 40%, but the richness of it, the toffee that comes through on it, richness both in texture and in terms of taste as well. Very much enjoy it.
So for the ordinary people out here,
who's just starting out.
Well, we've all heard of the double black. We've all heard of the blue. I mean, is there, within people's reasonable price range. Which one are we talking about?
Well,
I've never heard of the green, by the
The
way.
green is, I haven't tasted, but it's highly recommended. If you want to go for something rich, as I've just said, try the Gold Reserve. If you want to go for a single malt, which means the whiskey, the malt, the barley has come from one distillery and one distillery only, then you can start off with a Lagavulin if you think you like something peaty, or there's Oban, which we passed but didn't speak about, which is always very nice, very relaxing, very smooth. The 14-year-old, great place to start.
Brilliant, brilliant. So you heard it here. These are the places in terms of Johnny Walker. These are the ones I've never heard of that one, by the way. Sweet Pea.
Johnny Walker, because Johnny Walker often has particularly the red label, often has a hint of peat, but you never actually hear the peat in itself.
Really? So that's unusual, really,
Yeah.
that you got that one there. Very good.